fucking ham sandwich.
So the Cove Light. The Cove Light.
Cove Light.
It's definitely different energy. Not everyone's but Noah really stepped up. And he had a really good night.
Good job, Hammer.
Very sick. I think what I need to do for those episodes is I need to plan. First of all, are you jealous? Be honest.
Okay.
Are you jealous
I'm not
that we have
gonna
on
lie.
our show?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot about it at first. So when
Yeah.
when you guys said you recorded, I was like,
Were you? Oh, I was gonna
I
say,
was
because when I messaged you, I was like, oh, we just recorded the Cove Light. You're like, the what? And I was like, oh, is he gonna be pissed? Like, I don't know. I was wondering if I maybe forgot to run it by you or something. I was like, oh,
no,
I,
I think you did mention it. I'm just an idiot and I forgot. And then once you re-explained it, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds sick. And now I really just want to see it / hear it.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm nervous about that a little bit, but I think I actually had a lot of fun doing it, so I kind of don't really care what
What anybody thinks.
I noticed that I touch my mustache a lot.
You do.
I have a really bad.
It's pretty hot though.
It's like a habit of anytime I'm looking at something, I start going like this. I like brush it down for some reason.
Brush
It's
down,
so
brush
cringe.
down.
And I like to pinch and twist the ends. I need to probably shave my mustache, to be honest.
Is
That's
this how
such
we're
a-
starting the show? Is that we're talking about your fucking mustache, my guy?
I didn't really think about it. We did start recording.
Yeah,
Welcome
we
back
did.
to the Cove. Welcome back to the Cove.
I push the mustache hairs down like this.
Okay, come on, dude.
So
Yeah,
they look all nice and neat, like the dad off of fucking Inside Out. That's Craig.
It's one of those observations. That's one of the things I think I feel people probably did notice. Me doing that. You said you noticed it, right? Like you see me do that.
I mean, I
It's
noticed
one
it
of those things I was
just.
self-conscious about that I'm like certain people were like, oh, he's touching his mustache a lot.
I just noticed it in like life, but at the same time, it's like
in life,
how are
yeah.
you not gonna notice like something that's just like new on your person or whatever special? Like
But it's not even new. I've had it
before
for
I
so
lost
long.
my ring,
Yeah.
that was me with the ring, fucking
Fiddling with the ring.
with
I'm a
all the
fidgeter
time.
though. I'm
Same.
really like Veronica pointed out in the first episode. I was fidgeting with like the cord on this laptop too.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's do a show or whatever, guys. We're back again. It's the Cove episode 2. We are super pumped with all the feedback we got on the first episode. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I talked about this a bit on our other episode that you weren't on. That was very sick. But
Probably better.
talked a little about how I was like pretty nervous to put it out there. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but we obviously talked about it. What were your thoughts? Like, how were you nervous going into releasing it?
No, not at all. I don't get nervous about anything ever
yeah,
in
that's
life.
right.
I'm 100% confident all the time.
Yeah.
0 second doubts at all. I wasn't like Craig. I really felt like I was steamrolling you a lot of the time, and I was rambling and all that kind of stuff, and my stutter was making me real self-conscious. I didn't say any of those things. I didn't feel them either. So
I mean, for what it's worth, you know what? I think we did a good job. I'm happy for us. I'm proud of us. We obviously need to get a lot better at stuff, but
so much better, but worth celebrating.
yeah.
Getting
We're gonna
episode
celebrate.
1 in the books. So
Yeah,
we have
another one recorded. so.
liquor because we said, you know what? We did 1 episode worth celebrating.
I honestly think it is because it is one episode. But here's the thing: how long have we been talking about getting back on the mic? Oh
Shit.
how long have we been talking about getting on? You're gonna make me smell. Is that what you
smell
supposed to do?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying because it smells
Oh, that
pretty
does
good.
smell good.
Yeah.
It smells like it's kind of bringing me a little bit of Mama Juana vibes, which is not what I needed in my life right now.
Hammer, give me your glass.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a quick cheers. I know this might be a little awkward for everyone watching, but this is for us. This is
Yeah,
for us.
this isn't
we're
for you.
celebrating because we did a thing. Because we were talking about doing this for months and months and months and months. We actually even did some other Noah.
Pass me that. Cork back, please.
Yeah.
Reading cork.
Oh, that's really satisfying. Actually, that fits nice. Okay, well let's do a quick cheers, and I'll tell the story about how we were planning to do this. Cheers. Cheers, boys. Are we doing the classic Alberta? Yeah, down.
Of course we are. Sweet, no? Smooth.
I was
Delicious.
really hoping that I would have some horrible reaction that would be all like, "Oh, look how funny we are!" Like, we just did a shot. That tasted amazing. That tasted actually amazing. You
told you guys.
could polish
It's deadly, right?
a lot of those.
Dangerous.
That's crazy.
Please sponsor us, guys.
What kind of rum is it? Bamboo.
It's called I think it's called Bamboo.
Nice.
Bamboo. It's a Bohemian rum. So
Beautiful.
from the Bahamas. Shout
Well,
out
thank you
them
for that.
for
And congratulations to us.
congratulations to us.
I have to say, we look very sick today. We have good shirts on. He's got a great visor on. I've got a great hat. Absolutely fantastic hat. Noah has a great hat and great jean shirt. I mean, we look really good
We look
today.
fucking sick, fellas.
Which is fitting because episode 2, as we all know, is going to be substantially better than episode 1. I want to talk to you about something.
Yep.
We talked about this on the Cove Light.
Oh.
And I wanted to get your reaction on this too, just because, I don't know, I feel like maybe we didn't even do enough of it on the there might have been more for us to extract on the Cove Light.
I'm so interested in this.
So Noah, you can go ahead and open it up. But we talked about this guy. Here, let me pull it up on the laptop too, so you can see.
I'm trying to see here.
So we're talking about this guy. An Brazilian man who has done extensive body modifications, all aimed at making himself look like an orc.
Okay.
Like an Uruk-hai from
Like
Yeah.
fucking Lord of the Rings.
Like
fucking White Hand of Saruman.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
That type
I
of
mean,
shit.
he says he's going for an orc, so I mean, there's obviously other fantasy stuff out there that could have orcs.
He
and
legit
it's- But look at the guy.
Yo, hot take.
Yeah.
That's blackface.
I was
That's blackface.
I was literally gonna
Hot
ask
take,
that. I'm
that's
like,
blackface.
but would you think that is? But like when you go
No.
past, isn't that kind of like past the point of anything like relating to human culture?
100%,
almost? Isn't that
exactly.
kinda
Like this guy's straight up like
transcending culture.
I'm not from here. I'm from a fantasy world.
Yeah.
He's not trying to appropriate anybody's culture. But
One-
at first look, I was like,
So if a person like if someone did tattoo their face just all black, that would just be straight up.
I don't think so. Like I'm just fucking around. You know
What
I mean?
about like a
Having
neck?
goof, having
What
a
about
gaff.
I've seen people who've done neck tattoos that are like all black. What about that?
So you're saying they were white before, and
Yes.
then they got a tattoo.
Well,
and now
they're still
black.
white.
Well, are they white or do they look black now? Do they say
well, no,
the
it's just
N-word?
their neck. No, they don't say the N. They definitely shouldn't say. I don't think you can tattoo yourself. I mean, you're probably the authority on this.
I mean,
but
I don't say I'm the authority,
as far
but
as I know.
I would agree. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I would agree. You can't just be tattooing yourself and say the N-word. If you didn't know that, now you do.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
If anyone had plans, it's like I really want to
Damn,
say the
I
N-word.
really
but
just need to say
It only
it.
counts if it's permanent. Hey, blackface. It only makes you actually black if it's permanent. Is that how it works?
That's what Rachel Dolezal was actually missing out on when she was trying to be black. She just needed to just tattoo herself, and then we would have accepted
Yeah.
her. She would have been invited to the cookout.
So basically, just let's go to that picture. I want to go to the picture. Get the best picture of him you can. I want to talk about this. Okay, so this guy, he has removed his nose.
Yeah, like I can see that.
The
He,
cartilage in his
chopped
nose is gone.
off.
Teeth filed down into nice points. He trimmed his ears into little pointy orc ears.
This is insane.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think about that?
I mean, to be honest, Kay, I wish I could get like a front profile. 'Cause I'm getting the side profile. It looks
you're
very
on his Instagram.
realistic.
Very sick.
Oh my god, why would you do this?
It's a pretty.
What is the point?
Well, that's
why?
like because that's like. I mean, I've seen extensive stuff before, like the whole body mod thing. This is like, I don't. Is there anyone that
who
has
finds
more
this
than
hot? Who wants to fuck the
But,
orc?
but who says it? Who says it's for him? It's not about. It's not about. It's not.
That's a
about sex
lie. That's
appeal.
some bullshit. That's cap.
You think
that's
he's doing
cap.
this for attention and for other people?
Okay, I'm not saying that he's doing this just for attention. Like I'm sure he's doing this for him, but I'm saying like as human beings, as mammals, like there's like an intrinsic like I want to be hot to the others, to like,
Yeah.
to whoever I want to
Okay.
attract. I want to be hot, right? So like
I
I'm
disagree
saying-
with you in this situation 100%. Only because
What?
I read the article that he said, and he basically says it's like it's just what he wants to do. It's like it's just his thing. He's just like, this is what I want to do.
You wanna have-
He talked about he wants to look different. Like he just wants to look different.
Why do you want to? That looks frightening.
That's pretty crazy.
Yo, why is he? He's
Oh my god. Oh Jesus,
no.
dude.
Stop with the tongue. Enough, dude.
Oh, he's got the split tongue too.
I
That's
hate
right.
this so much.
But look at the ears. Like the ears are crazy.
Look at all these bumps
looking.
on his forehead.
I know.
Yo, okay, but on the
This guy
lows
has
though,
to
is he
be-
rocking a grill? On the lows though, is
Yeah,
he,
he's a-
is
he's
he
a
rocking
grill
a
over
grill?
his sharpened teeth.
I kind of fuck with that though. I'm like that's kind of swaggy. All right,
Yeah.
like you got the sharpened teeth with the grill. Yo, I got my fucking all gold chompers on you, bitch.
Yeah.
I
So I
respect
don't know.
that.
I feel like this is a
The fucking sad face. Go up into the right hammer. That one on the right. He's
Sad
like,
orc.
Sad orc boy.
Okay, so basically, this guy has done this. Would you like how
Would
do you
I
think
do
guy-
this?
Well, no, obviously, like I don't think anyone would do this other than this. Like, if you were gonna do this, you would have done this, and you would be this guy. Like no one's gonna do this.
You would be.
My question is like. Is this guy retired? Like he's got to be retired. Like how do you hold down a job?
No,
no
no.
offense. I mean, like, well, kind of. I
No,
don't mean
he's
offense
not
by it, but, like,
retired. He's getting a jump up. He's gonna be the lead in the new in the Lord of the Rings revamp in like 15 years.
he's an orc extra in,
like 15
any
exactly.
fantasy movie that comes
No,
out
not-
ever now.
Not even the extra. He's gonna be like the main orc forever now. They're gonna
Yeah.
be like how like
He's literally gonna be the guy who's like, what is it? What's the line from Lord of the Rings? No, the one who talks.
That's
The one
it.
who's talks. It's in the 30s. Like, the age of men is over. The time of orc has come. He wants to be that guy. Who wants to be that guy?
that's the guy you
like
turned
the really good, like the guy who's got like a big puffy face.
Yeah, no,
Any
I
Lord of the
know
Rings fans
exactly
out
what you're
there?
talking about. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah,
But
he's like the admiral or something.
he was
Gothmog.
He was
Is
definitely
that him?
watching that, being like, "This is who I
yeah,
want to
this
be."
is the guy, the main orc guy.
Yeah,
this
this guy
is the
right
guy.
here, who looks like he got stunned by about 10,000 bees.
He's
Yeah.
like the next generation of this.
he is.
This feels mean. Honestly,
I mean,
you know
why
what?
does it feel mean? It's prosthetics. They
Well,
meant
one
for
thing
me
I did
like
say, if this guy's living his best life, and you know what, there's actually a really touching part of the article about him where he talks about how he basically says like lots of people give him looks in public, as you'd expect. You know, you kind of like have to just roll with that one. Unfortunately, you're gonna get looks in public when you look like that.
100%.
I think that's almost sort of the point in a weird way. But apparently, like he said, like about like 70% of the people like that come up and like are giving him these looks end up asking for like a photo with him and stuff.
Because it looks fucking weird.
But he looks weird. But I think he kind of likes that. He's like, you know what? Like he's like, I like kind of being like a little bit of a spectacle. You know, I'm
Hey.
that weird orc guy, and that's kind of cool. And you know what? If he's living his best life and he's happy.
That's
a
the
W. That's a
what I
W.
was about to say. That's
That's
the
a W.
you know what? That's a little bow on
Exactly.
on the end of the story.
I
It's
like that.
Live your best life. Do what
I
you
like
want to
that.
do. Don't care what others think, especially if
Yeah.
it's me, because I'm a shallow piece of shit. All I care about is looks. What's on the inside doesn't matter.
Pure vanity, Anthony.
Pure vanity. We learned that.
We call
last
him
episode.
Vanthony, actually.
Vanthony. Yeah, that's actually me. They call me
good,
Vein
actually.
Train.
Vein
They
Train.
call me Vein Train.
I like that.
Vein Train. They call me Vein Train.
Vanthony. Okay. Well, anyways, you want to move on? Because oh wait. There's one thing I wanted to ask you too. Because the other thing we talked about. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. Okay. Well, hey, look, it's me. It's Craig again from the editing realm or whatever. Okay, like, I guess I'm back here because when Recording Craig dropped off the recording for this shit, he said to me, and I quote, "Hey, feel free to edit out a lot of shit out at the beginning of this episode. We got a little carried away and like couldn't stay on track with like a single topic during this first segment. So feel free to like make it coherent." I mean, we were literally just so excited to record. This is still a quote, by the way. We were literally so excited to record that we could barely hold the piss in our dicks. Which, like, why even mention the last part? That's so insanely inappropriate, to be completely honest. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna, like, cut out this whole part where they started talking about complete nonsense for a little while. If you're, like, upset about it, don't be. You're literally not missing anything of value at all. I mean, you know what? Here, you just have it. Here's a taste of what happened during this segment of this guy, this teenage. I don't know how this relates, but you know, this makes sense to me. Hold on, let me get there.
Get there.
You know?
Yeah. As we're sitting here
Doing
with a
a podcast on
podcast, how
YouTube
dare
right
they
now.
want to be content
Yeah,
creators
which is
for
so
their career?
dumb.
What
Like,
the
what
fuck?
He's like, "Do you want me or not?" And it's like,
For them to see.
Sounds right.
So you're
Okay.
prop positioning yourself to them. Okay, but what is your question here? I'm confused in your question.
I don't know. I'm confused on my
Okay,
question.
here.
Well, this is all over the place. What do you mean? We were just about to talk about dating. I feel like that's like not how. I feel like. I mean, it's a conversation you can have. That was like literally like.
Do you want me? Love it listening to you explain this.
We're not getting through it. We haven't gotten through any single topic yet. Like, you know what? Just scratch the full topic about.
What?
Yeah. So yeah, that went on for like 15 minutes straight somehow. But thankfully, producer Noah could see through the trees and was able to bring everyone back on track. And the rest of the episode was like really long and mostly fine, I think. So yeah. Yeah. Hopefully you won't be hearing from me again for like a while. Back to the show.
We were supposed to talk about this right after the
Yeah, that's
orc
true.
thing, but you skipped it. Okay.
Okay, I
Don't
did.
put
Craig's
this on
Craig's
me.
flying.
This is honestly my fault. I said the episode 2 was gonna be great, and look at it. I can't
Hammer.
even keep
But
it
so
on
Anthony,
the rails.
let me just tell you about
Yeah,
this
paint me a picture.
implant that this guy has, and I want your perspective on it. So
'Kay.
The biggest thing he has is like this antenna in his brain that allows him to perceive color by sense.
By sense?
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
can
Whatever that means.
feel colors.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
because
can
it's
feel.
an antenna implanted
But this is-
into his
Gives
skull.
him like some sort of.
Okay, time out. So like this is back to like mods and whatnot.
Yeah, we're talking about mods. So back to the orc thing.
Okay,
Well,
well-
the jump up from the orc thing was cybernetic mods that are gonna come in the future, which is this. I was like, oh, I would love cybernetic mods. It'd be cool. He's like, they're already out there. And that's
Okay,
what this
we'll
came
get
out.
back to dating in
Yeah, we'll do the
one
dating thing.
sec. Okay, let's get back to this is wild. So you can set so like fucking Mantis from fucking what's it called? Guardians of the Galaxy with the fucking 2 antennae, the fucking this shit. And so it's
But not
and so
like
it's
bug.
ooh. It's like ooh red
'Kay,
or
oh,
whatever.
I assume it's I think it's probably like you look at stuff and then it would give you a different feeling than just visually seeing it is sort of what I was understanding,
But
right?
look at this. So he's given permission to 5 friends from, like around the world to send him colors, images, videos, or sounds. And if he receives them while he's asleep, his friends can color and alter his dreams.
what?
Wow. That's
What?
really sick.
This seems like too much.
Okay, so the
power to
question
give to my
is then,
friends.
the question is, look, you guys, we're back on track. We're literally back on track. We are back on track. The question is, what cybernetic mods would you get? What
Okay.
would you get? I would look. I'm gonna just be honest here. Neck down. Give me full robo. I'm down for
Full
that.
robo?
Full robo neck down.
Why?
But we can't do. There's this for hypothetical sake. We're not gonna even go there. If you could get like one cybernetic mod.
One.
Like it's like let's just say it's an expensive procedure. You know, you're gonna have to save up a lot of money for it. It's not realistic to do the full body thing. You gotta get like one thing. What are you gonna get?
Is it too basic to say?
Arm cannon? Is that what it is?
I was gonna say robo arms.
Robo
I
arm.
want to be super strong
With an arm
lift
cannon?
up fucking cars.
Yeah.
I mean, if an arm cannon's in there, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
But you know, mostly I just want to just. I just really always.
But
love
you
the
couldn't be
idea-
able, you wouldn't be able to lift up cars with an arm with just arms. You need legs too, wouldn't you?
I don't know about that, man.
Because if you lift a car up off the ground, then you're now the legs are still holding that weight.
Fine.
up
What
it.
about a tree out of the ground? I've always just wanted to rip a tree out of the ground. I don't know why. It's like my
the
dream.
same laws of physics
Well,
would apply. I'm pretty sure.
Then what the fuck is the point?
I think-
Well, you could punch really
yeah,
hard
you
with
could- you could
cyber
punch
arms.
through a tree for sure.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do I want to punch through a tree? I want to lift trees out of the ground, not punch through them. What the
Why do
fuck?
you want to
What-
lift trees out of the
what,
ground?
what fun is that? Ha! Tree's gone. What the fuck?
I think that could be fun. I
That's
think that
not
could be
fun.
really
You want
fun.
to go skava and launch.
You want to go
that bitch.
skava
and
Okay.
launch that bitch? Fucking 1,000 yards.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, launch
Fair
that
enough.
tree over them fucking mountains.
So what I think you want then is you're gonna have to get the cyber arms and cyber legs.
What about
You're gonna-
cyber
you-
core
I'm-
for that one? That would be cyber core.
Cyber core.
Hitting tight.
That's why I said I told Noah, I was like, you should just get the cyber spine. You know, just be like super durable. You know, just. Okay, never mind.
You just didn't finish your sentence. No, it might be fun there though. No, it might be fun. Just like a single like cyber, like something super small, just like a cyber ear. So
Yeah.
it's like
cyber ears, yeah.
so it's
just
like-
to listen really closely. to
Exactly,
it.
but like
I was
what-
gonna say cyber eyes, honestly.
like nobody can even tell though. So it just looks like a like normal ear, but it's like you can listen to different languages, super far away. You can ease
Oh,
you up.
interesting.
You can be a little sneaky boy. Not that I have any reason.
I
to
feel
be,
like the Neuralink thing too, like any sort of brain upgrade, sounds pretty dope.
So you're telling me if I get cyber arms, I can't lift trees out of the ground?
I'm saying that's
I
like
feel like I've
'cause think,
seen
okay, so think
characters
about
in-
think
do
about
that.
it. Yeah, but like in cartoons and
Yes.
movies and stuff. But think about the logistics of it. Okay, you lift the car out of the ground, right? So
Yes.
it's great. Your arm strength. You use your arm strength to somehow pull a
Curl
tree
it.
out of the ground. Yeah, you curl it.
Sure.
But you're now holding in the air like thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
Which aren't your arms physically are connected to your legs, which are touching the ground. Like the weight distributes through into your legs. So unless you're able to stand with holding 2,000 pounds above your arms could get there, but your legs physically could not hold you up while you're doing that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
Next topic.
Next topic.
Let's get back to dating.
Okay,
Sure, it makes sense.
now-
Craig. Sure, maybe it makes sense. But here's the thing. Even though I've seen it on video games, on TV shows, on movies, I just want it in my life. Is it too much to ask for to just pull a fucking tree out of the ground with one hand? Even if it's fine, that one might not even use your legs. A couple 100 pounds, I can definitely support that with my legs. Up to a few 100 pounds. So,
Okay.
tree out of the ground, that's all shoulder.
Well, to answer your question, yes, that is way too much to ask for. That's way too much to ask for. I'm sorry. I can't allow that absolute misinformation
It's a stupid question.
on this podcast.
You know what? You know what? Here's the thing. This goes to show where the Cove Light goes when I'm not around.
Yeah.
This goes to show where the Cove goes. We start talking about cybernetics shit, and we can't even pull trees out of the ground. I'm pissed, dude.
Well, maybe one day the Cove Light merges with the Cove once, whoever is like kind of preventing us from being able to do weekly releases can make it to those weekly podcasts.
I'll go fuck myself, I guess.
All right. Okay. I want to do some dating topics.
Okay, on
Yeah.
that topic though, let's take a quick commercial break
Oh,
first.
That's good timing.
Boy.
That's good timing. That's good timing.
Kind of all over the place today.
Definitely all
guys.
over the place. My eyes.
Commencing. What's wrong with your eyes?
I just scratched them. I feel like they're sweating them or something. I'm just fucking. Oh, dude.
The visor looks so good.
Fuck. Thank
love
you,
the
sir. I
visor.
appreciate it.
Okay, tell me when we're live, Noah.
Oh, we are live already. Don't
God,
worry.
I'm so fucking
All right.
hot.
All right. We're back. We are back. We are back. Listen, I apologize. We got a little excited at the start. It's been. When was the last time we recorded?
few weeks
Basically,
ago.
yeah, it was a few years ago. That's right. That checks out.
That's what I said. A few years, not a few weeks.
But basically, you know, there's a lot of pent up energy by the time we get here. Okay, but we're on track now. The main topic that we wanted to do today, I want to talk about dating. I want to talk about old school.
Craig wants some dating advice, and he said, "You know, it's been a long time since I've been out there in the game, and I'm curious." He's like, "I have no inclination to get back out there in the scene.
Yeah, this is all exactly.
No inclination to get back
What I've
out there
said.
in the scene, but you know." An old dog gets curious sometimes. You know what I
Well-
mean? He's been out of the game a little while. He's out here fidgeting with his mustache. He's getting a new shirt. He's feeling sweet. He said, "Boys, let's talk about dating. Let me know what's the 411? What's guanin? What's really guanin?"
That is pretty much spot on to what I was sort of gonna say.
Word for word.
Which was I was gonna ask you guys, having been out of the dating game for a very long time.
out of. Never mind. Sorry. Go for it.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
I'm
about?
putting myself on timeout for this.
What did
30
you-
seconds. I'm putting myself on a 30-second timeout. I just put myself on a 30-second timeout.
What is happening? I was gonna ask you guys, like, what do you guys think about the modern dating world? You guys got Tinder. There's all kinds of
Apps.
dating advice online now.
Mm-hmm.
You got the pickup artists. So here's the thing about pickup artists.
What do you think about it?
One thing about this, it's kind of hilarious. Obviously, it kind of has like not. Do you guys watch Channel 5 News by chance? You guys aware of you guys remember All Gas No Breaks?
No.
There's a guy named Andrew Callahan who has these sort of like news documentary things on YouTube where he goes around places in America, finds very wacky people, gets crazy interviews with them. And a lot of it ends up being like political rallies, all this stuff. It's really good content to go watch. It's super funny. And it's like just kind of like, it's funny, but it's also like, oh my God, I cannot believe that this
Very
is how they wrote
cringe
this.
kind of thing.
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
recently did, he went to an event that was for pickup artists.
Nice.
And it is like, it's just crazy. Like it's honestly ludicrous. Like the people that are these dating coaches and these pickup artists are so, I don't know what you call it, underqualified. Like just clearly not qualified for this at all. And it's just like really cringy. But I hadn't thought about pickup artist stuff because you guys remember back in the day online, like pickup artist stuff was popping. You guys know like the streeter stuff. You guys never saw any of that stuff?
No, man. No.
There was stuff like where the guys would go, like it was just like guys basically going out. They take a mic with them and they just basically like just go and try to pick up a girl. And it'd be like these really really sexist and like pretty cringy interactions half the time that like sometimes go in their favor. And then they prop it up like, see, this is a technique that you're gonna want to use where I'm like making fun of her to make her feel bad and therefore she likes me more. Like kind of like that type of like.
Got you.
total,
Super
like,
toxic.
yeah,
Super toxic.
Dumb
Love
fuck
it.
mentality. So here's the thing, pickup artists. Before we jump into this, like pickup artists kind of like, it was a thing a long time ago and it definitely died off. But then like when TikTok kind of came around again, there was like a brief moment where it was on there. But it looks like because they were being like so sexist and just like have such like messed up worldviews that they were getting like removed from TikTok. And then it's all like I'm getting censored on TikTok because I, talk about women as if they're complete objects, stuff like that. It's like, this is so unfair. But, so let's see. I want to see. Here's a video of a guy. This is a good example of what I'm talking about, actually.
Yep.
This first video here. This is a guy that has clearly practiced his pickup game. He's discovered his ability to be an alpha male in the wild.
Sigma male.
He's a Sigma dude. He's an absolute
he's the apex.
Sigma male. And this is actually this might actually make you sad to watch because it is extremely cringy.
Pull it up here.
But yeah, sorry. Basically, he's going up to some females in the wild. Here's another tip: don't say females.
Females in the wild. I was about to say
women.
females in the wild.
There's another tip: don't say females, women.
Hey, ladies.
Queens, our queens.
Our queens and our
so
kings.
he's going out to some queens in the wild, and
Shout out to all the short kings out there, by the way.
In the wherever, and he's gonna try and make some alpha male energy work. So let's see how that goes. Let's check this out.
Hey,
You're gonna hate this, by the way.
you guys look absolutely adorable together.
bro.
You're welcome. I didn't make you adorable though. I just noticed it. I should thank you for adding to the, I don't know, ambiance, scenery of New York City. I'm Todd.
We're in the middle of a conversation, actually.
That ain't it,
Still
right?
Todd.
Okay.
No, but wait, he's got his
like this.
he's got his pickup
So
pickup
quiet.
training. He
He's
understands.
pausing.
Yeah, pause for a second,
Pause.
Noah.
Look how he's standing. Look how this guy is
Dude,
standing. That stance. If anybody comes up to me, if I'm sitting there having a conversation, because this is not an impossible task. I feel like
Yeah.
it's definitely a tricky one. It takes balls. It takes gusto. It takes game. Like for real. And when I say game, I mean like pizzazz, like charisma. Like you ought to be able to like know how to talk and whatnot. And
If it's gonna go well.
Not saying I can, but I'm
Okay,
saying
well,
like
here's the
I've
thing,
seen people do
though.
this kind of stuff. But the way you're not doing it, standing with a hand in your pocket, a weird
Oh,
little
so-
lean back. I think
Oh,
that
so you studied up on all the correct pickup tactics. is
I'm
what
just
you're
saying
telling
that
me.
like I'm looking at this body language, and to me it just rubs me the wrong way. Not to mention the fucking
fair
chin strap,
enough.
neck beard as well. In
Yeah.
in tandem. Ugh, tough start.
So
tough
you say,
start here.
well, hold on. So you say it takes game to go walk up to 3 girls.
For sure.
You think it takes game to do that, or just like?
I mean, see, like if you're gonna succeed, like and not get
Do you think this is a
down,
reasonable thing to do?
reasonable? Or
Do you think
possible?
do you think what he's doing, like the 3 girls clearly having a conversation?
Yes.
Do you think what he's doing right now is reasonable? Just walking up to them as a means of like potentially flirting or like whatever. Do you think that's a reasonable thing to do?
I mean, yes. I feel like it's a trick question.
It's
yes.
not a trick question.
Yes.
I don't think that's a reasonable thing to do.
And here's why. Where do you meet your wife?
Probably through a friend.
Where?
Or like
but I'm saying
Tinder?
but for real, it's like, is there like a set spot where you meet your next?
Yeah, it's
Sigo?
Okay.
in a place that she feels comfortable,
Uh-huh.
and you're not intruding on something
Exactly.
that's already happening.
Exactly.
But-
that's
but
that's
can
what I
you
mean by
mix-
that. There's
but-
no way to know. There's no way to know. You don't know if you're making them feel uncomfortable by doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you do.
You don't know if making them feel
Yeah,
uncomfortable
you
doing
could
that.
assume that you
You're-
probably
you're
are.
telling me that guy couldn't, from his perspective, like if you were in his spot right now, you couldn't tell that those girls are not comfortable.
That's
Well, yeah, like
that's
within-
that was the first thing I said.
Yeah.
Is that this is not it.
no.
This is not it.
I'm saying
I said
before-
is
yeah.
it possible? Sure. Is it a good idea? No.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean? Like but is it possible to do? Of course. Like
Yeah,
look,
to be
because-
fair, I asked
because
if it was a reasonable thing to do, and you
because
said yes, and
be-
that's fair.
Because
That's
because
fair.
if you go up there with the right kind of energy, sure, maybe 2 of those girls say no, but one goes, "Wow, I liked his confidence," and that's how you,
Okay.
and that's how I met my wife.
Okay, well, so this is good because like let's see where this goes. Let's see
Oh,
if they
it's
like.
it's
let's see
not
if they-
going to
Let's see if they
again.
like his confidence.
Hand in the pocket tells me this is not. It's the. It's,
Well, okay,
it's not going well.
Actually, just pause quickly. I'm like, oh my god, the laugh. Dude. Okay, so just
Why did you laugh?
just one
Why did
just
you
one
laugh?
quick pause is like
Back it up a little bit. Please, Hammer.
he literally says too, or they literally says like we're kind of having
Yeah.
a conversation there. Like
That to
it's
me is
great
getting
you
shut
built
down.
up. It's really like listen, it's great you built up the confidence. It's done.
100%.
It is done.
You got you,
over.
again. Hold
It's
your
done.
L's.
Yeah.
Hold your L's. Did they say thanks but no thanks?
Yeah. See, and
See ya.
here's the problem, right? It's like you get pickup artists or dating coaches. I don't know what the fuck qualifies you as a dating coach, but I just don't.
Oh,
see
it's when
that
you're
as
an
not a
alpha or sigma
reasonable-
male and you get all of the bad bitches,
And you
and
start
I have
turning
a
that into
proven
a s-
track record. So now I turn it into a
Yeah.
business to teach you how to become
That's
a
right.
sigma male as well.
Yeah. So
That.
AKA not a real thing. Not a
Exactly.
real thing.
You don't think a dating coach is a real?
Listen,
like
I
a real
think
job.
I think like there is probably a reasonable there's probably reasonable people out there that could do dating coach.
You telling me
But I-
Hitch?
but
Are you telling me
but-
Hitch ain't a good dating coach?
yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So here's the
That's
thing.
the whole point of the movie.
There are
He's a
people that
bad
like, I
coach.
feel like. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like once again, let's get super serious, you guys. Let's get so serious. I feel like therapy is probably better for than just like actually like if you're really struggling with dating. Like therapy is probably better than.
Dating?
Oh God, this could be the worst prescription ever. But like, yeah, in my opinion, that's probably like I think it's internal. You know, like someone telling you how to behave doesn't really like change much in terms of like if you're not actually thinking about anything inside about like your behavior. Or
I don't know about that.
Well, it's like it's the difference
personality.
between
I don't know about that.
becoming a better person and looking like a better person.
I think it depends on what the dating coach is telling
Exactly.
you because
It's like
they-
if you look like a better person, you're not really a better person or like a more interesting person. Like
Yeah.
you can pretend to be all you want, and you can get through that. But like then you start dating, then what? Then they realize like you know like you got to figure out who you actually are and what about that isn't appealing to people in the early stages, whatever.
I think that we're tiptoeing around one thing here is that like whatever you want to call it, there is something needed to pick
Yeah.
up people who like to have sex.
Yep.
Like you
Or
need
just-
to have
just
like
do the
like
dating game,
to
whatever.
to do the attraction thing.
Yeah,
like
but-
you need to have
but-
some sort of like some sort of game, whatever you want to call it, like charisma. So like to say that and that's not something that I think everybody necessarily just has innately, or that like you have to like learn as well. So I think to say
Yeah.
that all pickup or all dating coaches and all pickup artists, like basically I think the people who are scamming, who are saying it's all about bling and
Well, in the lot.
how you look and all this stuff, I think that's poor advice. But I think there's some people who genuinely need help of like, when she does this, like this is what
I
she's
see what
trying to
you
tell
mean.
you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's people who could benefit from like actual like advice.
I
as
agree.
well.
I think it's just like this is like sort of just like an example of someone who we should watch more of this. But just one last thing, this is sort of an example of someone who's like clearly spent time online, like googling this stuff and then like watching douche.
And is trying to do
and is
it
like,
out in live.
I'm just gonna use all the things that they said. I'm gonna just like be persistent, you know, make fun of them, like try all this stuff, and it's like none of it. You know, like this is what happens when you don't actually
Even his
have
like
anything behind
even
it.
his opening line was like, "Hey, like you guys are pretty cute." He's like, "Thank you." They're like, "Actually, I didn't think you were cute, but I just felt like I should say it." I was like, "The fuck."
Yeah. Oh, you nailed it, dude. You nailed it.
Sick, so
Nailed it.
smooth.
Okay, let's suffer some more. Give me some more of this.
It's like I'm not used to people not being nice to me. I don't know how to deal with it. I just wanted to
Such
meet
a
you.
Sorry,
lie.
we just don't know
That's
what to
obviously-
say, but we appreciate it.
Who are you guys? I'm sorry.
Sorry?
I'm like, who are you guys?
We're 3 friends. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Cool,
uncomfortable.
cool. Are you like students? You work? Are you nice people?
Are you
I
nice-
mean, I don't even know.
What?
Work.
Work.
Get the fuck out
Okay,
of
you
there.
got a pot.
Get the fuck out of there. Get the
sorry, I
fuck
think
out of
you
there,
got it on
please. Please
Hey,
leave this
there is
situation.
one thing he says that I want to mention if we're not going to watch the whole thing.
We'll watch a little bit more, but what you can just skip.
Okay, so he literally says, "Oh, sorry, like I just got the confidence to talk to girls. I've been talking to my therapist, and he finally got me to come out here." So
He
like,
says that in this?
Yes, and then he guilt trips them to being like, "Just tell me I'm ugly. Tell me I'm ugly, sickly."
So-
I would say that.
So Craig,
I'm the
so
asshole.
so again, I maintain just listen. It takes practice. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's what game. And
No,
to
but
me,
I'm pretty sure he was lying about that. I don't
hey,
think
but
like,
even if
just
he
part of the
wasn't,
pickup?
okay, but even if he
Yeah.
wasn't, I feel like there's people out there who would like that's not an outrageous thing that someone could or would say.
Totally. But like, you know,
I think
your
that is
therapist would
absolutely
probably tell you
outrageous
like
to say.
your therapist would probably like
But
encourage you
saying,
to
like,
take hints
I could
and
see
be
someone
like,
who's
don't
mentally
be
unstable saying it.
persistent.
Sorry, Craig. I totally cut you off.
No. That's honestly
Do you
really rude of you to do that. So holy shit.
Okay, but serious question. You don't think that there's any level? So you think? Yeah, no. It's
Go
really
for it.
tough.
No, what's the
it's
serious
really
question?
tough. No, okay, because here's my question. Like you say, like don't have any persistence. So like the first
that's not what I
sign of
said.
like okay, because that's what I was wondering. So I was like,
Yeah.
because I'm like because I feel like there's playful. Like
okay.
it's really a feel thing. It's so hard to like try and explain it because it's like in the moment, like you can tell when it's like playful, like
Yeah.
stop
Well,
versus
so
like stop it.
I
You
think
know what I
this-
mean?
Yeah, this is okay. So here's what it sort of boils down to. I think like on some level, dating is really sort of decided by your like just social intelligence, your ability to read when people are uncomfortable, just like, you know, everything that kind of comes with understanding people and interaction and conversation. And I think persistence in a vacuum is definitely not encouraged. You can't just like assume that persistence is good. 100%. Because it's not. You know, it's not just guaranteed to be good. However, like there's situations obviously when like, you know, there's obviously something going back and forth that maybe like you being persistent and showing a little bit of effort can swing the tides in your favor. But like that takes a very, you know what I mean? Like that takes a very in tune person to like be able
Be
to
very,
read that
like,
situation
emotionally aware.
and have it not be something that they're like, because persistence can also just be you overstepping and constantly annoying someone
For
and
sure.
potentially harassing them.
For
right?
sure.
So,
like how this guy's
this
doing
is,
right now.
Like this guy
this
needs
is
to take a
so
hike.
uncomfortable.
I want to hear this part that he says. I want to hear how he says the part about his therapist because that's actually really sad now that if that's true.
I think we're having a conversation, and we'd like to keep having a conversation.
Like they're making it
if you
so
don't
clear
mind.
that they
Yeah,
want
they're
no
not
interest in
about
this.
it.
They're really not.
We
Like,
haven't
they,
seen each other in a long
like
time.
and they have every right in this moment to be like,
It's
dude, get the
funny,
fuck away
I've
from
been
us.
alive for
Like,
31
totally.
years.
for real.
Yet
And
to
that's-
meet any of you. That's why it's so important to me that I meet you right now. Because it's been so long and I haven't seen any of you and I just missed you my entire life. It's been really tough.
What is this play?
I've had a really rough
I
life.
believe that, but
I
there's
just
a lot
pause
of
you.
like second
Pause.
placers.
I hate that play when guys try to pretend like they've known you for a very very long time.
I've
Like,
never-
listen.
I've
I've just
never
been.
had
That's
I've-
not
I-
even what he does, though.
I'm just I've been waiting for you this whole time. I've missed you.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Do you
He's like,
know me?
I've never met. He's like, I've been alive for 31 years and I've never met you, so I really missed you.
That's
What?
a weird thing to say.
Terrible
So,
pickup line.
I already forgot what I was gonna say, but
This is cringe, but I'm
This is
enjoying it.
extremely cringe.
I'm really
and I
enjoying
think
it.
that- Okay, so here. Oh, here's what I was gonna say. Once again, here's another piece. Here, this is just the Chad Vice segment. We're Chads, right?
Oh yeah,
We're all Chads in here.
you got it.
So let's get some Chad advice.
refuse.
Here's my Chad advice.
Chad advice.
Just because you were able to muster up the courage and confidence to go talk to someone does not mean that they owe you the conversation once you get to that point. Like understand,
agree.
get ready to like be like when you go into that situation, just be like hyper alert for signals and hints and read them. Please read them.
Please read them.
Like,
Please.
I don't really think that this guy didn't actually read the hints. I think he basically just decided that he was going to power through. That's sort of the way, like when they first say, we're having a conversation, actually, we're good kind of thing. That is not even a hint. That's just actually saying, I don't want to talk to you. And no one misses that. So he's literally just deciding, he's like, no. What my pickup artist would tell me is...
Yeah, do you want my Chad advice to be like actually helping him date or to like be a better pickup artist? You choose. I can go either.
whichever one's funnier. Which one's funnier?
I mean, definitely the pickup artist.
Okay, do that one.
Bro, you definitely
Oh, I love the pickup artist voice. It's
Bro.
getting me going with the open shirt too.
You
Get all
definitely
foamed up in a
came in
different
with the
way.
right energy, and I loved your posture. How you were, how you stayed above them because there was a natural. You stayed higher, which means you didn't bring yourself down to their level, and I respect that. The one thing where you could have improved on, the one thing you could have improved upon, okay.
The one and only
The one thing is before you leave, you just diss them all on their whack ass kicks and then cut. That shows them you're the Sigma. You don't need them.
the Sigma, yeah.
I'm outie, bro. I
Yeah,
don't
dude.
know.
Nagging,
Fuck, I don't know
remember,
that.
do you guys remember when nagging was like the term that got taught? Some
Nagging?
book. Some guy in like 2005 published a book about pickup artist stuff, and it was like the big key portion of it was about nagging, and nagging is like I think it just means like negative.
So
it's like a
saying-
negative comment.
Yeah,
basically.
saying
It's like
things like, "Oh, I really like your hair, but I'd like it a lot better if you had better eyes."
yeah, it's backhanded compliments basically. It's like,
So
oh,
toxic.
yeah, your hair's great, but like you should like I don't know.
But just get that
He's
smile
prettier.
face.
Hair's great, but it looks hella dry. Like
Yeah,
some shit like that or
exactly.
whatever.
Yeah. Anyways,
no.
okay, let's watch a little bit more of this. But this is kind of actually really sad.
What's worse is like his like smile because you know it's like it's really like he's putting this smile on as
Yeah.
he's getting shut down. He's just like I'm having a great time. No, it's fine.
That's what I mean. Like he's powering through so much stuff that you shouldn't.
No,
even
I know,
have.
but
It
you
really
guys are,
makes
like,
me
choose.
like it honestly makes me wonder about you going to therapy when you're just like you're compartmentalizing this pain.
Yeah. There's nothing going
I'm
to
shy.
therapy is a good
Mostly I
thing.
just
Like,
actually
I'm not suggesting that as like
you have
you
a
need
very
help. It's more
feisty,
like
adorable
therapy is actually really
look about
helpful for a lot of people.
Very true.
Very
How do you guys all know each other?
different ways. So
Hey, COVID helps.
I'm sorry, but we really.
Okay.
I'm really not trying to be like rude in any way.
No,
I'm
Yeah, but
really
like,
not.
dude,
No,
you
you're
have
not
to
trying to
just
be
let
rude,
them
but
go.
we
Like they're just like, yo,
just
please
trying
leave
to
us alone. He's like,
talk.
no, I'm not being
Sorry.
rude. It's like, no, you are because you're still here.
No, but you are because they're saying
Like a
it.
911
So
kind of situation.
Anyways, okay, well, we can
maybe
doesn't
hey,
happen, like, the
maybe
fate of
because
the
this
free
this
world.
if this looks like it's in the Big Apple. Okay?
yeah.
It's giving me Big Apple vibes. Maybe it's us just being too Canadian. Maybe we're too nice, and that we would just
No.
we would not survive in a more aggressive and an American dating pool. Maybe
No.
maybe we would never eat.
No.
Well,
I mean starve.
On that
No.
thought, I would just
Oh.
like to take a quick commercial break.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, let's do a shot.
Let's all take a shot first, and then let's do the intro, okay?
Listen up.
And as I'm pouring the shot, as I'm getting the cork out, I'm gonna look right in the camera, and I'm gonna explain what's
I remember what it smells like. I know.
what's going on in this last segment. Listen, we got a little serious, okay? We thought,
Sorta.
okay, we got a little serious, okay? And we want to fully acknowledge the fact, okay,
That's
for all
good.
of our Cove
That's funny.
for all of our Cove queens out there, okay?
Yeah.
We know what the fuck we're talking about, okay? So if you disagree with us, I mean, sound off. Let us know if you disagree. But if we
Yeah.
offended anybody, not what we're trying to do.
We're also. Oh yeah, sorry. I shouldn't cut you off. This is your intro.
It's my intro. Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
We are trying to have a hee-hee time here. So if that got lost in the sauce, we apologize. But we're gonna have a hee time now because we got pretty advicey, pretty better than Thowie in that last one. I mean, we're definitely better than that guy with
Just
the
call
fucking
me
hand in the
out.
pocket.
Call me out. Why
But
don't ya?
I mean, I was saying I was better than that guy with the hand in the pocket too. So
I think we're both better than that.
Here we go,
guy with
boys.
the hands in the pocket. Okay, cheers it. Loosen up. Hee hee time. Engage.
Ooh, a little stiff.
that one still delicious.
Yeah.
Still sweet as hell.
Dude, I hate doing shots.
But that game.
The second one, I think on a fresh mouth went down good. That one had a little bit.
You one of these?
You know?
You one of the. one more.
Oh, that's really hard on my back.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Sorry.
what was happening with your intro? What were you talking about?
Okay,
Cove
I
Queens too.
apologize, Cove Kings and Queens, especially the short kings. Basically said, we were being serious. I apologize, didn't mean to offend anybody.
Being serious is allowed.
It's
Well, actually, one of our
it's
rules.
been quite. We said always he, sometimes serious.
Yeah.
Today it's been mostly serious,
I don't think it's been mostly serious.
half serious, half he.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not a terrible ratio to have.
Yeah.
But let's up the he.
All right, it's hee time. We're on the final segment. It's hee time.
You know what that means? It means both get hot and we took liquor. We mixed
Hell
heat
yeah.
and liquor, which is a great thing to mix. So
So-
here we go. The fucking work.
On the topic of pickup artists, listen, we're not going to give any advice on this. Not advice. We're not even going to dig into this one, but I do want to just watch this very quickly because
more shit coming up.
there's one more little. This is the most cringe. This is our YouTube relic for today. This is
How's
our
this look?
internet relic today. That looks amazing.
Look, this I
That's
feel
really
like,
good.
I feel like this looks like what a pickup artist would tell me to wear in like 2004.
Yeah,
He'd
you
be
honestly look like
he's
like you look like a pickup artist. You know,
like, bro, you need to stand yourself out from the park.
peacocking.
It's called peacocking.
It's called peacock.
Yes,
Undo all of your buttons and
Yeah.
turn your visor upside down.
Oh, that's so good.
And I did it, and it's working.
Okay, so this is the guy. Just to be clear, the guy on the right here. This is
Fuck.
what you look like right now.
What I
I'm
look
just kidding.
like?
I'm kidding. You don't look like this guy literally in any way.
I
at
mean,
all.
I kind of do. He has something on his wrist. He's
Okay.
chubby.
So I just want to set the stage here for this because this is have you seen this before? This video.
don't think so.
This is another internet relic. You guys may have seen this at home.
Have we introduced Internet Relic before on the show?
Yeah, we did. We've done one on every episode so far.
Did we do one last one?
Yeah, the one on what was the one on the first episode that we did? Noah? Do you
Whatever.
remember?
Internet Relics. We're back and hammered.
We didn't.
Fuck.
Oh, it was. Remember, I showed you that real creepy video of the fallen angel.
yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
And
you're
then
right.
on the Cove Light, we did some other one.
Oh,
Star
on the
Wars
Cove-
Kid. Dude,
on
Star
the
Wars
Cove
Kid.
Light.
Yeah, on that other
makes
podcast
sense
that you're not part of.
why
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't see it because
That's
I
exactly
wasn't
right,
there.
yeah. Yeah,
because I'm
yeah.
a piece of shit who doesn't.
Yeah, no, that 100%. Everything you just said checks out.
I'm fine.
100%.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay,
Let's
so this
go.
guy here on the right, this is actually a demo. This is a pickup demo. So to be clear, this is not in the wild situation. Thankfully, it's it's extremely hard to watch. This girl, this woman,
This queen.
this queen,
This Cove queen.
I have a problem with that. I actually have a problem with I've gotten so conditioned to say girl. And I know that's
Are you
wrong.
actually-
I recognize that's wrong. I had to recognize that was wrong on the Cove Light.
You actually know how to say girl.
Well, you're
dead
you're allowed, but
nodding.
it's like why do we say girl? You know, it's they're women. Like you're talking about an adult. You're talking about an adult female human being. You say woman or lady. You know?
I don't always
that's
disagree with you,
respectful.
so we're just gonna skip past
Well,
this
you-
one. But
I-
I think
yeah,
that's
whatever.
fine because
You
if
know,
because if a girl came here and said, "Boys, how's it going?" Like I
I
call
would
you guys
punch her
boys.
in the face. No, I'm
Oh,
just kidding. Obviously
immediately.
not.
I would say RKO.
yeah, suplex immediately.
You know what I mean?
No.
This
woman
spectacle of a woman.
So she is paid right now to be in this demo.
Okay.
And props to her for being like pretty much as ruthless as she should be,
I like her hair.
which is awesome. Yeah,
Nice haircut.
she's a beautiful one. The guy, whatever, we'll figure him
Styles
out.
definitely circa 2005.
I want to give a warning on this one, dude. This is like horrible sexism, by the way. Like this is like, and it's like the only reason that we would show this is because
I love it.
It's
Let's
actually
run
like
it.
so easy to see how cringe and like laughable it is that like I
Exactly.
don't think
Let's
anyone's gonna
fucking
like
run
take
it.
offense to it. It's like fucking hilarious.
Run
how,
the
like,
tape hammer.
Out of touch. Yeah, run the
Run
tape
the hammer. I
You
love
seem
it.
kind of like a bit wacky. Would you rather? Do you have OCD or would you rather have like ADD? 'Cause it seems like you may have possibly both of them.
No, I don't have either one.
Already.
That's your opener. You seem a little wacky.
Do you have OCD?
Do you have
ADD?
OCD or like do you like OCD or like would you prefer ADHD? Which
Because
of those two like actual mental?
Either way, I feel like you should be medicated.
yeah. Those, this is a display. Okay, this is just to be
This is
everyone is
wild.
clear.
Guys, it's getting hot, by the way. We all know what time it is. The last third. I'm
Last
getting
third, baby. It's
steamy.
We're all getting foamed up.
Literally,
Literally, this person is paid to endure this, and this is him doing a demo on what to do in a situation that, by the way, the stakes have never been lower. This person is just paid to sit there. This is not a real pickup situation.
Okay, roll the
And
tape. I want to keep watching
his
this shit.
bomb that he comes out with is,
You got OCD?
or do you like ADHD better?
So-
What would you take, OCD or ADHD?
He goes, hold on. See, you like OCD? So if I start unbuttoning these buttons, you just want to...
You just wanted to unbutton those buttons.
You're going to want to rebutton these buttons? If you start unbuttoning these buttons?
Okay, keep going.
Does this
keep
drive
going.
you crazy?
Anthony's going crazy. Anthony's deranged.
Well,
This is a scenario in which I'm asking you a question. Why wouldn't you choose one?
I just don't want to.
Why, are you scared of having one? Or is that like,
No, I just
it's a
think
hypothetical situation. I mean, is
Right.
it really that hard for you to imagine which one you would rather have?
Okay, I love this woman because she
Okay,
is.
pause it. Just to be clear too, because it's a recording that they did, like they have set this up where
Yeah.
they paid. It's really messed up. This is messed up. They have like a recording where they like pause the video and they're like doing commentary for it. And this guy is such a dumbass. Like the way it's so bad the way he talks about it. He's like, so this girl's really being a bitch, and like it's just like so fucked up.
They use some term like bitch deflect or like
Or bitch blocking.
Bitch blocking. That's it. Yeah.
It's like
So like
it's
cock
like-
blocking by being a
it's-
bitch? Is that the mentality?
It's in like she's not into it. It's like she's totally bitch blocking me right now. Like this
the
is-
audacity that she wouldn't come on to my fucking sick ass OCD opener.
It's literally, yeah, exactly. It's like,
What
yeah,
the
I've been,
fuck?
so far I've played this absolutely flawlessly, so this is insane that she is not into
I can't believe
this.
she's not coming on to
I
my
paid
advances.
her to be here. This is fucked. She's being so mean.
I'm giving you good money. Fucking kiss my neck, you stupid bitch defector. Whatever the fuck, you
crazy.
bitch blocker.
It's literally surreal, like the level of like this is it's honestly this is
Right
like
into the
what
mic, I
this
apologize.
is the only thing I can think of when people do pickup artistry is like this level of just pure delusional, like I understand the rules of the game and any person who doesn't like it is dumb.
This is hilarious.
Anyways,
Please
give it some more. You can
So
really,
mean.
like this, I'm sorry to keep pausing it.
That
I
in the
don't-
wild, this
but-
is a woman you would turn your back on and walk away from and use really harsh
Okay, to be fair,
disconnects with.
At least he recognizes that, like,
Yeah.
You'd
he
go
fucking
talk to
caught
somebody
now,
else and then
unlike,
see if
like,
she
this
came
guy.
back
He's like,
later.
no, this is time when you just
But
walk away.
for the purposes
hold-
of this,
hold
we
it.
want
He
to keep on
gets
with
he gets
her.
one on the pro
Yeah,
side.
I mean, I
but
think
we're already
what I
at
was
like
thinking
quite a
based
few
on
the
it,
con.
what you've seen,
I got at least
admire
three on the
about
con.
this
Yeah.
And we're 37
The best way to connect with her is to have a conflict with her, and to piss her off, and to get her to see if she would soften at that point, or
Like
This guy's toxic. This guy's
I know,
toxic.
okay.
He's talking about actively trying to piss her off to like. But
this is what I'm talking about. Like when you get really in that zone of like,
It's a game or whatever.
yeah, it's like when you
Yeah.
when you hyper fixate on it's like, oh, it's a game, you know, it's a back and forth, it's a game. It's like this is how you end up. Unfortunately, this is like how you kind of end up, right? Because it's like I'm reading into every single thing that she does as some sort of challenge or some sort of like thing that needs to be overcome
Thing
by
I have to
me
overcome,
changing my
yeah.
approach. It's like no, dude, like just take a hint and walk. You know. Sorry, keep going.
fucking
I just
struck
skip to like
though.
120 or 130, so he's back. I mean, their commentary is just so stupid.
I mean, to me, like ADD, like you seem to have ADD because your eyes are twitching all over
Okay,
the
I'll
place.
pick ADD.
Or OCD because it seems like you're obsessed with small little details.
You had her.
OCD.
You had her. You had her, and then you lost her.
But wait until you see why he does that.
He goes. She goes. Okay, ADD. No, but OCD.
Oh, you chose the wrong one. wait.
Because my bit doesn't end right if you don't choose OCD.
Well, you chose incorrectly.
Oh, the question was to
ADD.
pick one,
I'll
and now
pick
you're
ADD.
now you're fluctuating as though you don't really have a formulated opinion. So I don't really
I'll
understand.
pick
that.
ADD.
What?
Well,
Bro,
they specifically call out. They're like, "Oh, good job
Bro.
on
What
saying
do you-
she
like-
doesn't have a formulated opinion. That really put her right where you want her."
Yeah.
What are you trying
okay.
to lecture this fucking woman? Like on a date with her? What? Oh, you actually don't have a formulated opinion. Like,
Yeah.
like okay,
It's-
this
it's
is
ridiculous.
the epitome of
No, it's
mansplaining.
it's
He's-
literally surreal. It's surreal. Like
this
this
is
is like
wild.
the epitome of yeah, exactly. It's like mansplaining, just this horrible display of like everything is like totally like everything that she does is not an actual thought or opinion. It's just like, no, this is something that I need to like work around now and like say my stuff. My stuff is important. It's like, holy fuck, man. Like how did you end up like this?
by taking a lot of L's and by
The
wearing
crazy thing is-
and by wearing a like a boss shirt with fucking boot cut jeans.
Is that what that is? That's a Leica boss.
I have no idea, but like what else comes after Leica?
Yeah.
What else comes after Leica?
This is honestly
Taco.
like I honestly always feel a little bit bad roasting anyone. I don't feel bad roasting this guy at all.
I don't feel
This
bad
is
at
like-
roasting
this guy's
anybody.
Lost.
Anybody and
He's
everybody can
lost
get
in
it.
the weeds. Unfortunately, he's gone.
Anybody and everybody can
This-
get it from Anthony.
I
You
want
know
it.
what's crazy too is like Bina's like she's paid to be there, which makes me kind of assume that this is like an event that they're showing like, are people? I kind of had in my mind that people are watching. This is like a seminar, you know, like this is a live performance that they filmed. Does anyone else have that? I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, with
'Cause,
like,
like,
with the table. And
Kind of the like
Think about
table in
the
the back,
idea.
and it feels like kind of like a
Oh,
seminar
dude,
type thing. for
Think
sure.
about a bunch of guys sitting in this room,
Taking
hanging,
notes.
hanging
Like-
on every word and taking notes on this. Like,
What's in
that's
that
just-
pyramid?
Hold on, so you-
What's that pyramid thing behind them? What hierarchy does that show?
Hold on,
Oh, yeah,
hold
interesting.
on. So wait, so you're coming from the higher up level and you're critiquing her on her lack of awareness for her mental disability. Okay.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's how we open it up, and then we roundabout way. I don't know. I don't know. If I'm fucking going.
I'm into it, man.
But like, I think there's a bunch of
okay, let's watch a little bit more. Let's
buys
watch-
in here taking notes.
This is
So just to break in here a second, so he's really going straight at her.
yeah. Skip the commentary.
In terms of, sounds like you don't have a
You
phone.
wanna hear
Everybody
this
goes
guy
It is kind of funny what he says in the comments.
We
Right.
we want to see
You're
this
not
guy
willing to
spit
have
game.
conflict.
Yeah,
Get
she
hot
is
bars.
some heat. It's gonna
because
be-
there's two guys.
you're gonna
talking
get
and
no-
They have no idea what they're talking about.
What is your name?
Jennifer.
I don't know.
Didn't ask her
Are you
name
thinking- Are
yet?
you scared? Like, do you think I'm?
He knows what he
Am I
knows
that- I
what
think
you
you're a
prefer
creep.
between ADHD and OCD though.
Yeah.
Very
And she
You
chose-
said that with such a smile, though. Is that? Is
Because it's
that?
funny. I mean, it's funny when creeps come up and talk
Really?
She
to you.
calls him a creep.
But it happens
Kinda
all the time.
funny.
But you're not running away. You're sitting there. right?
Well, I'm
Flaming
being
this
paid
guy.
to sit here.
You're being
Yo,
forced to.
Father's Day Hammer.
That's
Yo,
what-
shout out to this chick for getting paid to flame and diss this guy to his
That's what
face.
I mean, dude.
Like,
It's like
she's like,
she's loving it.
because you're a creep and you have no game because I don't want to talk to you and you're
she
being
actually
weird.
she put him in the dirt. They paid her to be there to be like
Rude.
a prop.
Not even
basically, which is
rude.
So fucked. And then she just like absolutely put them all in the dirt. And then he still has to come out here and make a video explaining how what he was doing was actually the right play.
While he's getting
Like this is the shit I'm talking about. This is like
how are
actually
you so delusional?
it's totally it's like surreal that you can operate, and it's well, I mean, it's like sad that first of all women have to deal with this, and that there's people out there that like, I mean, like I said, it's not much of a thing anymore, but it still is out there where people will tell you this kind of advice of like, this is how you should approach stuff. Like you just gotta go and you know, have like these like weird strategies that you know clearly don't work.
Yeah,
It's just tough.
I'd be lying if I said like I wasn't a proponent of like shoot your shot, king. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because that's the only way to get more practice at whatever you want to call game or whatever. Like being able to attract whomever you want to attract. We don't judge here, but yeah, you have to be self-aware. You have to be able to like really be honest with yourself. And this is another one that's just not great. But I'm loving her. She is my favorite character in this
rocks,
video.
man.
She's
Absolutely
hilarious.
rocks. We can watch more of this, or do you guys want to move on?
I say we go to the hat.
Yeah,
I think
let's
we
go to the hat. Okay,
Yeah,
we have
I
a new
think we go to the
segment.
hat.
Do I introduce the segment?
Yeah, this is on you because I introed this entire clip here.
So
Hot
I mean
boy
that is
hours.
kind of hilarious. It's hilarious in like such a sad way, and I do apologize. Like I don't want anyone. Like I said, hopefully it's clear that this is not okay
This is
behavior. and
th-
we're
this
actually
this
making
is
fun
here
of
for a
this
hee hee
behavior.
time. It's here for
So
hee hee time.
Any of our Cove Queens that are watching that and being upset, we're upset with you.
And for any
I
of our
hope you
Cove
enjoyed us
Kings,
making fun of this absolute douche canoe.
and for any of our Cove Kings out here who are thinking that there's nothing wrong with how these guys are moving,
Don't watch our podcast anymore, you freaks. Yeah,
not
I said it.
what I was gonna say.
I don't want you to be better. I want you to leave. I'm just kidding. Just be better though.
You know what, Craig? Let's both go. Fuck these guys.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Fuck you. If
You don't
agree with
watch
these
this
guys.
show.
You piece of shit. You come on here to the 2 Sigma show and try to bring this fucking energy. The
Sigma
fucking
hour.
audacity.
The Sigma Hour.
The Sigma hour.
Okay,
and
so we
half.
have a new segment. I should stop playing with my mic. Sorry, it's probably really annoying for everyone.
Honestly, I've been all episode long.
So we have a new segment. It's not really new because we've been working on it for a while. We always had Anthony and I actually wanted to record this thing. Well, basically it started with at some point we just started sending very strange, pondered shower thoughts to each other, and we kind of just accumulated a lot of them. And it was one of those things we send them to each other, and the next time we see each other, we'd sit there and chat about it. Usually by a fire, usually having a good time, And we're like, hey, maybe it was actually one of those moments where we're like, hey, we should totally start a fucking podcast
With just this idea.
This
We
is
should
just I've never thought this hard about what happens after death with another person before.
I
This is
have never
podcast material.
pondered the idea of dogs versus cats this hard in my fucking life. my
Exactly. Actually, that one's in here.
guy.
So
Shout out to this hat from the Antique Mall.
yeah, we have the magic hat. in the magic hat are a few of these topics. We might get through one of them. We might get through half of one. We might get through all of them. There's 5 in here.
Shop
We're gonna pick
local.
at random. We're kind of gonna do this as just a final. Anytime, let's just do this. Anytime it's not hee enough. This is a guaranteed hee time.
Brings the energy back up.
Yeah.
Shop local, like I said, is from the local antique mall here.
Beautiful.
Where we're
So is
we're
this?
from.
So is this shirt? Oh, that's not the antique mall. This is thrifted. in
This shirt
Edmonton,
was not
local,
from the antique
whatever.
mall, but I mean, I guess I'm going first. I already drew it, so fucking. We'll
Okay.
see where we go.
What do we got? We're doing our first topic.
What's the best
Uh-oh.
super power?
I wasn't ready for this one.
Me neither, to be honest. I
Okay,
should have lied.
Okay, no, this should
I
be. This should
already
be
know what it
Okay, well,
is.
you got yours.
Yeah,
you go
okay,
first.
Hammer,
What's
you
the
go
best
first.
superpower?
Hammer is the end opinion.
And, like as close as you can get to like invincibility or living forever, because
Okay.
then you just outlast everyone.
Yeah, I think we should set some
Every-
rules. I think we
every
should set some
anime
rules.
and superhero movie I've seen, it's all about using your power, like understanding the other person's weakness. So if you can just like sit there and take everything and then slowly find out what someone else's weakness are, you're gonna win.
Okay. So I see where you're coming from. So you're saying that just basically raw invincibility is what you're gonna go for.
Like all
Just
your
raw
all your-
invincibility.
you
Let's
just
let's
get-
set
you
some
just get
parameters
time.
here. Let's set some parameters here. Like, there's no like, I don't want like Superman where it's like you have like laser eyes and super strength and can fly and can be invulnerable, like
the
all that
fuck?
shit. I want like one superpower, and I think invulnerability is a very fair and reasonable argument that you made because, yeah, that makes sense what you said. But I will push back on the sense that, in a superhero world, when you're trying to fight superheroes, I can see the utility of just being able to figure out their weaknesses and then beat them that way over a long period of time. But there's obviously downfalls of living forever, right?
Nope.
None?
Nope.
You're going to watch me die and you're just going to be like, this is fine. You're
Yep.
going to watch our podcast crumble into the ether. As
How
we,
would it crumble?
As we
Already
stop,
did
as we
that.
stop doing it because not enough people listen and we get sad and then we're all like, oh, we've been doing this for 18 years. At what point do we call it? We're only at 12 subs on YouTube. At what point do we just decide to pack it in? And then you watch me wither away into an old man and I say, and then on my dying breath while you're still young and invulnerable, I look you in the eye and say, Anthony, all I ever wanted was one more year of the podcast. And I die in that exact moment.
And would I be fine?
You'd be fine with all of that?
Yes, because here's why. Because me and Hammer are gonna live forever, and we're gonna start the
Wait, what
Cove
the
Light 2.0.
So you guys both chose invulnerability?
No.
Living-
I'm just saying, in this hypothetical scenario, we both get invulnerability.
Okay, I see.
So
So you don't think invulnerability is the best, though?
I don't, but in Hammer's universe, where it is the best, I also take it because I'm just again number 1, number
Okay.
2, number 3,
Number me.
number you, number 1, number 2, number you.
Number 1, number 2, number me. The bottom.
What do you think the best superpower is then?
Do you have yours?
Oh, I know mine.
Crab claws. No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine just crab claws? for
Super
hands?
white privilege.
That's the best superpower. Just having
super white privilege.
super white privilege.
Super white privilege. That's
Okay,
what
but
I'm
what's your
thinking.
superhero name?
That's what I'm
Anthony,
thinking.
Anthony, you you got that superpower.
Whitey.
What is your superpower?
Whitey
Wait,
man.
So you're
Whitey man. And he wears tiny whiteys and is so pale. He fucking
what the fuck is super white male? What is this white? What did you say? White male?
White privilege.
What is super white privilege? How could it be super?
anything I do, I'm in the right, dude. I fucking jaywalk. Nobody bats an eye. I can go anywhere I
He
want.
can do anything as long as he looks white.
So
man,
it's like
fine.
it's like white
anything.
privilege, but
It's
exaggerated.
white privilege, but like
Okay.
everybody's patting me on the back for everything I do, and I can do literally nothing wrong. And I
And
always
it's,
save
it's
the
like
day.
infallible.
And
where it's
I
like
always
no
save the
one
day.
questions it. It's just all
No one questions
oh
it, dude.
God.
So like
That's
I
a
roll up.
hilarious answer, but I gotta
Thank
give you
you.
props. That's a hilarious answer.
I almost started giggling over here while I was thinking about it. I was like, this is fucking.
best thing to
This
say.
is gonna be so good.
Okay, I like that a lot.
Super white privilege, dude. Could you just imagine? It's almost like Tony Stark. Because imagine that also comes with economic privilege. So I'm gonna be like, maybe not like a billionaire, but like a couple $100,000 at least, right? You know what I mean? I can donate to a number of charities and get a lot of tax benefits from it. And again, I'm just whitey man. I'm just there in my tidy whitey's, kind of like circa Captain Underpants.
I'm really glad it's you saying this and not anyone else. On
I
the
mean, how could
podcast.
either of you
Yeah, that'd be
possibly say this joke?
ridiculous. Yeah.
My superpower is white privilege, Anthony.
and my name is
Even
Whitey.
more than I have.
Is that what we sound like?
Oh God.
Wow, this really is a hee hee time.
I mean,
I'm having a hee hee time.
I mean, yeah, that's what we promised,
Okay,
baby.
should I tell you mine? Because honestly, it's the second you started talking, I immediately stopped thinking about. I was very enthralled in what you were talking about, and I have not thought at all about what I would say.
Go right now. 3, 2, 1. What's power?
Time travel.
Good power. Good. That's my usual
Time
serious
travel,
answer.
or you know what? I honestly do think invisibility. You could obviously do some like not good things with invisibility,
because
but
you're a pussy.
fair enough. I'm not gonna deny. You know, we're
You
like I said,
fucking
we
like
don't-
being a little sneak boy,
I'm a little
hiding in plain sight.
slithery
You go,
eel.
ooh, don't hit me.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be in a fight? Well, guess what? Now you can't hit what you can't see, idiot.
Greg,
Aha.
I'm sorry, but you are wrong. All you need is like a little bit of smoke or fog, and I can find you.
Yeah, but
Or like chalk even.
Where are you gonna throw the smoke and fog, bruh?
That's my superpower.
The thing is, you're like, oh, there he is, and I turn invisible, and then I run 50 feet in the other direction because I train as a sprinter on top. I
And I'm like,
obviously
oh,
train
wow,
as a
you-
sprinter
look-
on top
look
of being
at-
invisible.
Look at that smoke over there that looks like someone just ran through. I wonder who ran through it.
Well,
Maybe
and
it
then,
was
yeah,
the
and they're like,
invisible
but then
guy.
they're like, oh, but they're clearly running so fast because they train as a sprinter, and
Here's
I
the thing that
cannot track where he's going.
Here's
still.
the thing that you missed is that because I'm Whitey Man, I have both a crazy fat vape on me at all times. So I'm going fat clouds all over you, and then also I have all things white, just like in my Batman style utility belt. It's just anything white I can
Fanny
pull out.
pack.
So
And plus,
chalk.
anywhere you point,
Just
a
chalk.
oh, I see. Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and then you're found.
yeah,
and then
and anywhere you point, cops just come running. Like
I
tons
was
of
about to
cops
say,
show up.
and because I'm Whitey, man, I go, police over here! I found him! I found the invisible man!
the whole police force.
The whole police force.
Yeah.
The chief of police goes, thank you, Whitey, man. I couldn't believe how you saved the day again.
Whitey man. You're actually killing me.
All right, are we good on this one? Are we gonna go to the next one?
Well, yeah,
Or
I
you
think.
got
Okay,
more
well, hold
talk
on.
about being
Is
invisible?
time travel really a superpower? Because I said that and I'm like, well, that's more of like a sci-fi thing.
Here's a real question.
You're saying superpowers are not in the realm of sci-fi?
Ooh, good
Fair
question.
enough, they are. in the
I
realm of
always
sci-fi.
say-
yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, is this cheating? Because when I don't answer, being all having a hee time, my usual serious answer is teleportation. Now, to me, okay,
like
as-
Jumper. Have you seen the movie Jumper? Is that the kind of
I don't know.
teleportation?
Just
you're
like
talking about?
teleportation.
Basically, if you know a location, you can
Exactly.
teleport to that
Yes,
location.
that sort of logic. So my question is, if we're going off what Einstein says, right, where time and space are linked, if I can jump through space, can I also time travel? Like, if I can teleport, can I also move through time?
Well,
Or is that too much of a reach to say I got both?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
no,
because
but
that's
it
too much to
depends how
think
you
about.
look at it. Because yes, you would.
Well, yeah,
like,
exactly, it's
If you
relative.
travel 3 million light years in any direction, and then you just traveled there, you are now 3 million light years differently timed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to understand. You have to like be able to be aware of that location that's 3 million light years away.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
so like
can look at a
that
telescope.
under that situation you can, but like, well, okay.
All right, next. Let's just grab the
Seems
hat.
unimportant.
Let's just grab the hat.
You want
Let's.
another hat? What
yeah.
time do we have? Do we have time for more hat stuff?
We got like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Let's go more hat.
Well, I don't want to
Just
run out of
under.
time on a hat thing.
Oh, you're
well, we
right.
can just start another recording if we have to. But okay, I'm gonna read this. Ready?
This might be long. Yeah, you go for it. Get a goodie.
Okay. Don't want that one either. I want one that's gonna be maximize hee time. Cats or dogs?
Oh shit.
That's a
Oh
big debate
fuck
to get
you.
into.
I know what you're gonna say.
Cats.
I'm a cat guy.
I'm a cat guy. I'm a cat guy.
Hammer's also a cat guy. I'm in the minority here, aren't I?
Are you a cat guy, Noah?
Like
are you cats
I love
over
cats.
dogs?
I've always had cats, but I think I'm a dog person. I've just never had a dog because my parents didn't want.
To be clear, I love dogs. I do love dogs. It's like I'm choosing like first and second place for house pets. Like it's like cats or dogs, but like I think I can make a pretty good argument for why cats are number one.
Okay, if we're saying first and second place, incorrect. Okay, first place is definitely a fucking fish. Okay, that is number
No.
one pet.
No. What?
Fish is number one.
How is fish number one?
Followed by what?
How is fish number one?
Excuse me.
Are you out of your mind? Are you
I'm
being
not.
serious or is this a bit?
Those are
It
so
was a bit, but
expensive
now
to
I'm gonna
Okay.
double down and be serious.
Are you pissed off, going,
fucking kidding me, dude? Okay, no.
Fish are just not even a good pet at all.
Okay, are you telling me that when
They're
you
not even
go,
top
are you
five.
telling me you go? Okay, hear me out. You You tell me when you go into a house, okay?
Yeah.
You see a whole wall that's an aquarium. You see all those colors in there. All those colors. What do you think those are in there? What
Fish.
They're fish, okay? You got some on the bottom going
Okay.
and just giving the gluck gluck to the fucking bottom, okay? You got some yellow ones looking like the yellow one from Dory. You got a few fucking clownfish. It's a sea anemone, okay? You have all that shit, okay? You also have food at your disposal should you ever need to starve. But most importantly, you have beautiful fish.
Wait, food? You eat the fish? Okay.
If you're starving, but mostly you have good entertainment. You have color, you have light, you have life in your house at all times, just doing their own thing. You have a whole ecosystem in your home. What do you have with a dog or a cat? Oh,
you
a
have
companion.
life in your home. First of all,
be a companion. But is it an ecosystem? Is it a whole ecosystem?
Get a house
okay.
plant. Get a house plant then.
Okay. So okay. You know what? I'm gonna give you props because I know that you were doing a bit.
I was,
and you made a good argument. I'm gonna say you made a compelling argument.
I really stumbled my way into that one at the end.
You
there,
did great.
guys.
You did great. I think you did great. So I'm not gonna bother pushing back on like what is clearly, factually,
I can hear
or
your cat
objectively
outside the door. Right
Is
now.
that really here?
Literally can hear the cat going. Sorry, are you talking about me?
Cookie's joining the pod. Is anyone allergic or we kill?
I mean, you know I'm not.
Did we ask the viewers?
He
Ask the viewers.
He heard what topic we're talking about, and okay. So when you say this is maybe not going to work.
Yeah, this was your idea.
Listen, you're cute. You can say hi to everyone. Do you want to? Okay, you had your chance.
Oh, then
Get out of here! Get out of here, you little runt.
Says the girl loves the cat guy. This guy's abusive. This guy is
Okay, the fish thing. Okay, so you say you walk into a house. You know what? Let's not listen. You were doing a bit. Which one do you like, cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Okay.
Dogs.
All right.
I feel like we're about to run on tape, but here's why. Okay.
Should we pause it and go into it, or we got 1 minute? Let's just pause and go into it on the next recording here.
Yeah, let's take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, sorry, I stole your thunder on that one. That's your thing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Such a deep V.
So we are currently in a situation. Noah, you've said dogs. You said you're a dog person, but what do you think is a better pet? Dogs or cats as a pet?
It totally depends on the person.
Okay, so you're kind of in the middle ground here.
Can I change my answer already?
Well, I want opening statements.
Okay.
This is an official debate.
Okay.
I want opening statements.
Oh, getting serious already.
And then we can go on a back and forth after we've made our opening statements. Okay, so do you want to go on your opening statement or shall I?
Go.
Okay. Cats basically have a lot of the same good traits that dogs have, minus a few that are very, very good.
Okay.
But they do not carry with them the maintenance. They are substantially more independent. They are smaller and less messy. They very, very rarely shit on your floors. Very rarely.
Depends on the cat you have.
Well, that's fair, but I've never had a cat. I've had lots of cats. I haven't shit on the floors.
I've had cats shit on the floor.
Beyond that, cats, and this is something that people don't talk about as much, unless you're a psycho cat person like me. Cats do hilarious shit, man. They just do like random hilarious shit. I know dogs do too, but I feel like dogs kind of all do. Every single cat does its own little weird ass stupid thing. Like sometimes they just get all worked up and they just start scrambling around the house while like running sideways and going like shit like that.
One more time, sorry. And they're going sideways.
And they're going sideways. They do like a little scramble, man. They do like this little scary cat thing. You know, they're all archy up and they're like trying to like bait you into like doing stuff with them, and you chase them, and then they run, and then they do like a little side kick off the couch, and then they're yelling at you, and then like they're just fun. They're fun to watch. Also, we have 2 cats here. So if you're a person who's 2 cats, yeah, absolutely.
I just fully committed to just unbuttoning my shirt here.
We have 2 cats here, and I mean this quite seriously. I could spend hours watching them fight each other. When cats fight, it's fucking hilarious.
It is funny.
They do the weirdest shit to each other. They like take on these weird stances, and then like do like these long pauses where they look, and then they look for angles, and they go for bites. It's just really good. That's my opening statement.
Are you ready for my rebuttal?
Cats are lower. Here to summarize, cats are lower maintenance. They're extremely cute. They are people always get frustrated about how like they're not like as friendly and stuff. Cats are very friendly once they have built a relationship with you and stuff, and they teach you about consent. So there you go. You get to learn from cats. They only give it up when they want to give it up. They want to give up their love. They do it when.
I mean, that speaks to a lot.
They only want to hang out when they want to hang out. They choose when they hang out.
Here's my rebuttal to your cat argument. Number one, are they lower maintenance? Sure, I guess. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Listen, hear me out. We're talking about cats, okay?
Yeah.
What ancient society worshipped cats?
Egyptian.
Where are they now?
They still got those pyramids. So I think they're doing okay.
I mean, Egypt is a country. Like, I don't know what you're trying to
But
say.
how nice is the Egyptian Empire? How many who's speaking Egyptian today? Nobody, right?
Is
so
that true?
how are we gonna follow?
true? Hold on,
How
is
are we
that
go-
true?
Well, Egyptians speak Arabic.
Yeah.
Egyptians speak
is
Arabic.
was there a separate language for Egyptian?
I mean, it's probably.
I mean, I'm not letting you get off easy here. I don't want you.
Here's the thing,
you
'kay?
skirting around with some information that I just don't know about.
Here's the thing, okay? We can't sit out here letting cats think they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, okay? I get it. You're cute. You got paws. Whatever, okay?
They do what they want to do.
They do
This
what they
is a
want to
valid
do.
point,
I don't
valid
fuck with
point.
it. Cats can be dicks. That's something that you forgot to mention. Sure, they're independent. With the independence comes a fucking nasty streak. You can Google so many videos of cats just breaking shit, just being little pricks for absolutely no reason at all. Okay, yeah, no one reads these fucking hieroglyphs anymore. Okay, why are we gonna trust this ancient ass society? Who gives a fuck about Egypt anymore? Who even cares about Egypt? Nobody cares about
people who
I
live
have
in
not,
Egypt,
I don't heard
probably?
anybody. I haven't heard
Egyptians,
anybody.
I
I haven't
imagine?
anybody ever in my life be like, oh,
People who live
oh,
around Egypt, I
I
imagine?
really care about Egypt and these fucking cats, these bald cats, these Sphinx cats. You know what? Showed up my
You're
mom.
talking about
what she
ancient
wants.
Egypt.
Ancient Egypt, modern day Egypt.
Not modern day. People care about modern day.
Fair
Egypt.
enough. I mean, ancient Egypt, the Egyptian Empire. We can't be modeling ourselves after this empire, okay? That worship cats.
Okay.
Who the fuck?
So we want to worship dogs that are dumb and eat their own shit. And
Hey, listen, you want to talk about cat shitting on the floor? When I had a cat, she shit on the floor, and you know who ate it?
Yeah, well,
my
you probably
fucking
were like-
dog. My fucking dog.
Exactly.
Cleaned up after her.
Oh, yeah.
Because
You're proud of your dog
Because he's
for
an
eating
accountable
poo.
young
Yeah, very
man.
fair.
Because he is a bottom feeder.
Yeah, exactly. He's a little.
Ain't
he's a
nothing
little-
wrong with being a bottom, boys.
a little sucker
Ain't
fish.
nothing wrong with being a bottom, okay? Don't diss my boy Bricks. Rest in peace for doing his work, okay? He was out here doing God's work. Why do we like dogs? Why do we like dogs? Sure, are they more work? Of course. You got to train them. You got to walk them. You got to give them love. All that
We
good
should
shit, okay?
do.
But what dogs need, what dogs provide, okay? Dogs will literally fucking sacrifice their lives to save
They have
you.
loyalty. Cats don't have loyalty.
What's the last time you heard of a K-cat unit? Never.
Yeah.
When's the last time you heard of a combat cat? Never.
Yeah, but like maybe that's a good thing because then
Attack
my cat
cats.
doesn't have to put its life on the line.
No, that
you
just
know?
speaks to how useless it is. Okay, we could use tigers, we don't. We can use lions,
cat-
we don't. Cheetahs, we don't. Pumas,
That's
nope.
fine.
We don't use any cat in the cat kingdom. We've been using dogs since man. Man and dog are best friends. That's why you're my best friend.
Because I'm a dog.
Other way around.
Because you're a dog. That sounds like a great place to end it. I love it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this episode was okay. It was all
Yeah.
over the place. I had a lot of fun doing it,
Same.
but it was also we had some ups and downs. You know, we started off very all over the place, but we made it here to the end. I have an idea. I have lots of ideas.
Are we gonna plug anything?
I want to. Well, you know, we kind of did the plugs last week. It's kind of the same stuff. You know, check out the Neon Streets if you haven't.
Did we plug our boy RJ? Yeah.
We haven't plugged RJ, but we also let's wait till he makes music for us, and then once
Yeah.
we make some music together,
know
with
what?
him, then he gets a plug.
Don't go check out our friend RJ until he
don't
makes
listen to his music. It's
until
really good, and you won't. You will
RJ
like
with
it,
two
but,
R's.
you know,
RJ with two R's. ARRJAY.
don't look at his stuff.
Don't go check him out until he makes
said he
us
was
our
gonna
intro
work on us
song.
to make an intro song, and you know he hasn't done it yet. So definitely don't go look at his stuff. It's ARRJAY. He just released a song recently that's called
Hammer.
I
Hammer.
think this time, I can't remember his most
I
recent
can't
one.
remember what it's called. It's a good song. I've been jamming it.
Don't
in
go
my
check it
car.
out though.
Definitely don't.
Not until he
even
makes
look
us a
into it.
song.
It's not important at all. Do not look at his stuff. Once again, it's ARRJAY.
Be sure not to check that out.
On
Listen to his
steer
new
clear.
single, Need a Lover.
Yeah, no,
on
definitely-
Spotify
definitely
and
don't listen to
all
Need a
streaming
Lover.
platforms.
He's a homie of ours. He makes music. Just ignore everything that we just said. Do not listen to him at all. And whatever. Okay.
As for the Neon
Also-
Streets, don't listen to Craig.
Yeah, no, definitely listen to that though. Actually, I really would love if more people listen to the Neon Streets. So, like,
But
I
I'm
don't even
not-
want to do a bit about it.
But you have me. You don't need anybody else when you have me listening.
It's true. It's true. Our biggest fan, Anthony, is our biggest fan. I have some ideas I want to plug, and I want to put some feelers out for our audience as well. Now that we have a little bit of extra time here. I'm thinking like one Cove special coming up. Whenever you have time, let's do a cook-off.
Okay.
You say you like food. I like food. We both like cooking. Let's do a cook-off, vegan style.
Okay.
Out of your element. Let's do one of each. We'll do one of each.
It's definitely not in my element. I can definitely.
Yeah, we'll do one of each. I'll do
How
a
about curry of some sort, something like that.
Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, brush up on your vegan cooking then. Let's do a cook-off.
All right.
I want to have like an actual Iron Cove chef situation. The other thing I want to do is a more official debate about cats and dogs. I think it'll be kind of fun. Just set up a little scenario, like mock debate where we do
with like podiums and
we
shit.
could do different topics. Would be really fun too. That could be one of our shows. Is we could just do like every once in a while we do a mock debate over a topic that comes up on the pod that we can just actually prepare for and do an official debate and like have like opening statements, allotted time, back and forth, Q&A, everything.
Be very fun.
I just thought of it now. Thank
Also,
you.
just in general, just let us know if there's anything that you want us to talk about. Just keep in mind, like, we're gonna make jokes about it. So if you're gonna tell us to talk about, I don't know, what's something that people might get heated about the Olympics and how and about the medal count of your country, and I start flaming fucking Paraguay, you know why?
So
fucking
specific.
Paraguay. God damn it.
Yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. Listen, we're also in like the anime training arc of this podcast, which is very sick because you know what happens after the anime training arc?
A super sick
Somebody
fucking
dies.
Yeah, there's some crazy long arc that everyone wants to get through that is like, wow, this is taking way too long, but it's gotten really cool and interesting. So hopefully that's where we're going to get to next.
We're going to talk about anime on this show because I feel like
I'll talk about anime.
we've just been kind of hinting at the fact that we watch anime, but like we haven't really talked about anything.
I don't watch anime. What?
What?
Never seen
Fucking nerds watch anime and
it.
children.
Yeah, we'll talk about. I don't know. I don't know if that fits our demo. We'll have to see what people want. But I keep looking at my computer and there's like nothing.
There's nothing
I'm
on
looking
there.
at this blank space on the computer. That's weird.
Keep looking at Hammer's face.
Okay, anyways, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
I could ramble on forever. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting the show so far. Listen, it got all over the place. You know, we did all this, stuff got kind of weird. We're working this out. We're on the grind now. We're on the grind to get better. That's what we're focused on. And not every episode is going to be a hit.
Are you saying this one isn't a hit?
I don't know. That's the thing. I always record. I'm like, oh, well, I shouldn't have said that. Well, I maybe should have said this instead. And then like I usually edit it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of better than I thought. And then I don't know. We'll kind
A
of
wise man once said, my nips start chilling. It's never as good. It's never as bad. So I thought it was great. Probably I'm going to be pretty disappointed. I'll text you about it in 2 days. He thought it was bad. That's why we're a great
I didn't think
team.
it was bad. I never said it was bad.
He kind of
said
hinted
you were bad.
I think he alluded
You were
to
bad.
it. I
You
think
borderline ruined the show.
You said I'm bad? Who's number 2 here? Beetle boy, Hornet boy.
Okay. All right. Let's just cut the show.
Yeah.
Cut the show here.
Out
Show's
here
done.
wearing.
The show's done.
Out here
Cut
wearing
it now.
stripes.
Cut it now.